Hey Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Def Noodles and how I read a comment on my channel about his content lately and a direction that he might be wanting to take his channel and why he's acting the way that he does. And I thought it was a very interesting point. Basically, the comment said that he is doing all of this because he's trying to do a rebrand and wants to kind of get new followers that more align with his rebrand and not the ones he used to have. And I have some thoughts about that as a creator, just as someone who has a YouTube channel. I have some thoughts about that. So if you want to hear more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching. Okay guys, if you are new here, before we start this video, my name is Shelby. I'm the crazy cat lady of the drama community here on YouTube. I bring you the tea 7 days a week with the help of my investigative research team, Mr. and Miss Kitty. Isn't that right, Miss? Mr. Kitty's right here. In fact, this is Mr. Kitty. He is the face of the operation here on my channel. He's a beautiful, fluffy Maine Coon baby, and he helps us with the research and the tea. Mr. Kitty is more the face of the operation. He loves to be on camera. He loves to be held. He loves all of that. He loves to sit on his throne over here on his cat tower. And then Miss Kitty, she's down here too. She's actually researching right now, so she probably won't be too vocal in this video, but she is more the brains behind the operation. So Miss Kitty, she does a lot of the research. She finds a lot of the receipts for you guys. Mr. Kitty does contribute to the receipts sometimes, but the thing is with Mr. Kitty is most of the time when you get a receipt from Mr. Kitty, it might not be so accurate because Mr. Kitty, he gets kind of erratic in his when he finds the tea. He finds something and he just kind of runs with it. He doesn't do a lot of fact checking. Sometimes it might be more clickbaity or whatever, but he does try and he puts in his best effort. But the thing is, sometimes it's not quite as accurate. But anyway, we're working on it with that. Don't hold it against him, you guys. He just gets so excited. So anyway, that's Mr. Kitty and what he brings to the table. Miss Kitty's more the brains behind the operation. She's also very talkative. So if you ever hear like a lot of chatty catties in the background, not chatty Cathy's, but chatty catties in the background, that's probably Miss. She likes to talk a lot, and we will have conversations back and forth on camera and stuff like that. So anyway, that's the cat drama. If you are into all of that kind of stuff, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. And don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby Bells ring the bell. Okay, let's get into the tea, right, Mr. Kitty? So Mr. Kitty, actually, this receipt, actually, I'm gonna give this to Mr. Kitty because Mr. Kitty, you don't want to be here anymore, Mr. Kitty? Oh, hold on. Okay, so Mr. Kitty actually found this receipt. So he was going through our comments and so you guys, if this receipt, if you guys think this is a reach or a stretch, remember it came from Mr. Kitty, okay? So we're working with him. I told him if he gives us a receipt, we'll use it and the people will let us know if it's a reach or not. I told him because he just wants to try. So, okay. So there was the comment said, basically in a nutshell, that Dennis, Def Noodles, is changing the direction of his channel and he's doing a rebrand. And so he's acting this way because he's trying to bleed out those other subscribers and gain new ones that more accurately align with the new content that he wants to put out. And I have some thoughts on that, and because I'm a YouTuber, hello, and so I have some thoughts about that because YouTube is, in a sense, a business to anybody who really makes money on YouTube. Yeah, it can be a hobby, but for someone of Def Noodles' level of YouTube notoriety, if you will, he does have a lot of subscribers. It's almost like a business, right? And he actually has said that this is one of his it's his job, it's one of his businesses. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me to bleed out subscribers and try to lose subscribers in order to gain new ones that better align with the new content that you want to put out, especially when you're not putting out any kind of new content. All the content that you have been posting is still just the same kind of content that you have been posting. Yeah, you changed your character about a year, how long ago was that? Maybe almost a year ago, 6 months ago, something like that. I don't know, girl. But he changed his character from the cat ear guy in the Minecraft house. He changed that to now it's just him. But there hasn't been any change since he started acting like this. And I mean, except for in the erratic, the controversial things he's been saying, but his content has for the most part remained the same. The only thing that's really changed about his content is the addition of these roast battles that he just started doing. So I don't necessarily know if that makes a whole lot of sense. Another reason I don't necessarily think that if this is what he's doing, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense, because when you think about like YouTube and how that whole thing works and the algorithm and all of that, why would you want to bleed out subscribers that click on your videos to watch them? Because the thing is, the more people that click on your videos and engage with your videos, even if they're engaging in a negative way, which is something some of you guys don't know, even if you're leaving comments that are just like, I hate this, you're the worst, dislike, 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 even if you do that, it still pushes the video further into the algorithm to more people than if you weren't watching at all. So even if the feedback is negative, even if the people, if say he changed his content up entirely and all of his new I can't talk, oh my God. Say he changed his content up entirely and all of his current subscribers hated what he was now doing. Even if every single one of those subscribers that he has watched that video and gave it a dislike and commented that they hated it, it would still push that video further into the algorithm to reach new audiences, to get new clicks and new views. It still would do that. So why would defnoodles, why would he want to alienate himself like that and bleed out subscribers when I'm sure he knows this fact? It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because any kind of engagement is good engagement when it comes to the algorithm on YouTube. I guess is the best way to put that. When it comes to the algorithm, any engagement is good engagement. Now, when it comes to the YouTuber themselves and how they feel and reading comments and seeing the dislike ratio and all that stuff, it's a little different. But when it comes to the simple fact, like the algorithm on YouTube, any engagement is good engagement. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense of why he would want to bleed subscribers out, which makes me think there's something else going on here, which makes me think that he's just a guy who never really had this much negative attention before on him on the internet and doesn't quite know how to handle it. And his way of coping when people attack him in his personal life and the way that he works is by being defensive and doubling down. And it's a character trait that I'm sure you all watching this video know a couple people in your life that are like that. It's some people are just like that. They don't take any kind of constructive criticism well. And so I think that's more or less, I can't talk today in this video, girl, and I tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna keep going back and editing every single time I mess up talking. Y'all just gotta deal with it. But I think that is more or less the case with that situation, because it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, he's losing Twitter followers like 300 something a day, and that's gonna add up, honey. That's just gonna add up. I guarantee you with this comment he made most recently, I did a video about this. If you haven't seen it, you can go watch it on my channel. It was posted yesterday. It should be posted yesterday. I'm bulk filming content. If you can't tell, I'm wearing the same clothes. This is my uniform, by the way, for all of you guys that are commenting. She doesn't take showers, doesn't change. This is my new uniform for YouTube. I actually have a little tank top on underneath this. I just pop this on when I'm gonna film, and then I'll take it off to after I'm done filming, calm down. It goes with the crazy cat lady vibe. But what was I saying? I got distracted. Oh my God, I got distracted. No, he's bleeding followers on Twitter. He lost 300 yesterday. I'm sure he's gonna lose so many once people see that comment he made, the tweet he made about the unaliving the YouTuber thing, that it's in my last video that I posted. I'm sure he's losing a lot of people from that. I'm sure he lost a lot of Instagram followers because he posted the same thing on Instagram. And then YouTube followers, he's been bleeding. So it's why would you want to bleed out all your subscribers like that in order to gain new ones? You should be saying, just change, in my opinion, just change the content. Just change the content. If that's the direction that you want to do, if that's what he wants to do, just change the content up and then just keep it moving. And people will unsubscribe if they don't like the content, and then the new ones will come. You don't have to offend everybody to change up your content. You just don't have to do that. Unless that's the direction that you want to go with your content. And if that's just the way that it is, and that's just who you are, then maybe I'm wrong about this. I don't know, but I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about all this drama in the comment section down below. Do you think that defnoodles is acting this way to get people to unsubscribe, to attract new subscribers that more align with what he wants to do with his content? Do you think that's a stupid idea, or do you think it's really smart? Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. I'd love to hear from you. And that's going to be it for today's video, you guys. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple more down here for you to choose from. So I'd love it if you did that. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.